Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, the Big Sister Talk with Nkabs. My name is Nkabele, and this is a space where we talk about every and everything. I always say we talk about everything from weather to relationships to everyday experiences and real life happenings where you observe what is happening around you, and you just wonder, how does that happen, or how can, if you do a me, how was I going to deal with such a problem? And here is the space where we discuss such things, and also we discussing real life experiences. And by so saying, I mean, if you have been down and now you are up, or you've been up and now you feel like you're going down, and you feel like, you know what, I don't know what to do, I don't know who to speak to, I don't know where to look. And as I say, here is a space where I want us to talk about such things and give each other advices on how you did it, or how you've seen somebody doing it. So the topic for today's video is around exactly that, and it is be kind. So I said be kind because as people we deal with a lot of things, and before I go any further, if you like this video, if you enjoy it, please like, comment, share, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free. You just push the button, and that is to say, for every time there is a new uploaded video, then you are aware of that. Please help me grow my channel. I would really truly appreciate that. So going back to the topic of this video, as I said it is be kind. Be kind to each and every one that you meet along the road of life. The road of life is every day. Each and every day of our lives, each and every day of, or each and every minute of the day, that's an experience. You are moving, they say you are moving closer and closer to your grave. And as you are moving closer and closer, try and make sure that you have touched a life or two. And remember, if you talk to one person, that person might go and talk to three more people. Those three people might go and talk to three more people. And guess what? Before we know it, the whole world is healed. We are helping each other to heal by so doing. Equally, if you hurt somebody, you might just, ignite that ripple effect where people hurt each other unnecessarily. So my plea to you is, help each other to be happy, as opposed to hurting people who will continue hurting each other, if you know what I mean. So I said the topic of today is be kind. And I also go on to say, when you look around, you'd think that people are happy, without realizing that, you know what, people are dealing with a lot. People, including you as an individual, you're going through so much, or you have been through so much. You are where you are today because you have been somewhere. And at that particular moment, maybe somebody is still in the midst of dealing with that thing. So I don't like it when people, become nasty towards other people and say, I've also been there, let that person deal with whatever. I don't think that's the way to go. A way to go is, you know what, I feel sorry for this person. What they don't know is they will pass. You know that saying that this too shall pass. So whenever you see somebody dealing with a lot, some people are acting nasty towards each other, not because they are bad people. I don't think there's anybody born bad. Being terrible towards other people, being bad towards other people, is something that develops, probably because of what you have been taught, probably because of what you have been through. So, as an individual and as a person who actually comes to my channel, I wish we can be the differences that we want to see around. You know, when you see, as I said, when you see somebody being nasty to you, think of what they might be going through. Because have you ever thought of, you know, that driver who comes and cuts in front of you, and they are being nasty, just ugly towards you, and before you get into that trap, before you fall into the trap of also attacking them or ending up being in a road rage situation, think of what they might be going through. Maybe a person is cutting in front of you because first they might be rushing because they received a call that says your child is in danger, your parent is in danger, your loved one is in danger. So they are probably rushing there. And I know that it is not easy. You know, we're human. At the end of the day, we are human. So the first reaction would be to fight or to fight. I mean, to fly from away from the situation. So if you are on the mode of fighting, you will then be hooting towards the person. You will be showing fingers and that and that. But if you fly from a situation, you are just ignoring. But instead of doing one of those two, just take a moment and wish that person well. Some people would say pray for that person, because prayer is anything. Prayer is what we say with our mouths. So if you see somebody going through that, imagine if, as I already made an example, that maybe it's somebody rushing towards a situation where their child or their loved one is involved in, so they're trying to beat the time before they get there. Or think of, maybe it's a situation where, okay, let's make a different example. Say it is a situation where you work in a service center, you work with people, maybe it's a call center, or it is a place where you interact with people, you know, face to face or something along those lines. And you see this, you get a call of this very outrageous customer who is crumbling and firing you with shots that you don't even know what is wrong with this mother. Think, take a moment and think, what if this person is a single mother who is complaining about, say for example, it's a mother who is complaining that their TV is not working, and this person is going on and on and on, and you know, you listen to the phone and you're thinking, why is she screaming at me? So instead of saying, maybe being ugly towards them or asking them, why are you screaming, calm down. Because listen, never in the history of calming down has anybody ever calmed down because they were told to calm down. So before you say calm down to a person, think of, maybe this is a single mother who, as they are fighting like that, they are fighting because the TV that she's complaining about is actually a nanny to their child. You know, after school, a kid goes home to watch TV while waiting for the mother to come back. Because listen, the society that we are living in today, that is our reality, where mothers, people are single parents. So it's a mother who knows that, okay, by 2 or 3, when my child comes back, they watch TV until I get home around 4:30. So when a person is angry and outrageous like that, it is not about you. It is because of the situation. So a person is fighting the situation and not you. So let's all be try to be kind to one another. Be that stranger that a person can talk to. You know, when you are at the supermarket or you are on the queue at the bank, and somebody is trying to talk to you, don't be a person on the phone. Because I mean, the situation that the life that we live in today, everybody is on the phone, and at times you're not even doing anything on your phone, you're playing a game, which is not wrong, because you are also trying to calm yourself down. Mare, all I'm saying is, take time to look around, open your ears to somebody who might be trying to cry out, somebody wanting to share their situation, somebody wanting to talk because of what they are going through. So I've heard a person saying there is you sometimes get therapy from strangers, and that's the best therapy because it is a person that doesn't know you, a person that doesn't know your situation, so they are going to answer you entirely with a clear mind because they're not taking sides of anything, whatever that is going through or that is going on. So I wanted to say, if you are on the queue at a supermarket or at the bank and you have a chat with somebody, that person might be going through a divorce. They might have had an accident that they don't know whatever happened, and there are so many things involved. Say it's an, for example, it was an accident that involved a child who is now lying in the hospital bed. And if you talk to that person, you might find that you are actually healing them, helping them to heal, helping them to accept the situation. Or sometimes people don't even need to accept the situation because other situations are hard to accept, but just you helping them to carry the load, you helping them to heal within, and to actually see that I have been there and I came out right, therefore you also can come out right. It is to give a person a hope. You giving a person some hope in life to say, I've been there, I came out right, you will also come out right. And remember, we are living also in a situ in a society where depression is rife. People commit suicides, people kill themselves, or they just are ugly people towards each other. You don't know what is happening with that person. That person might be going through depression. You don't know. But the minute but by the way, most importantly, they might not be aware as well that they are depressed. So they don't even know, why do I always snap at people? And a person is angry towards themselves, and it just makes things worse. So if you talk and tell the person, I have been there, you will come out right. It will all be okay. You are healing a person, and as you are chatting, you might just say to a person, have you ever considered going for counseling? Have you ever thought of seeking help, professional help? Guess what? Sometimes it's easy for people to believe strangers as opposed to believing their own, families. So there might be somebody who already had said, go for counseling to that person, but they are refusing because, as I say, people believe, sometimes people believe strangers as opposed to their loved ones. So you'll say to a person, have you ever considered going for counseling? And then a light bulb moment comes and they say, oh, and by the way, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my relative have actually suggested that I go for counseling, and I thought they are being personal. So if this person says this and they don't know me, maybe it's about time. So let's try and be kind to each other. Every day, people go through things. When you're sleeping or you are sitting with your family watching TV in the evening, somebody might be experiencing an accident, they might be experiencing situations in life. It's a rainy season currently, and over the weekend I heard that there's a house that burned down to ashes because it was struck by lightning. Imagine the owner of the house, on because this happened on Saturday. Sunday is a Sunday. Monday the person has to go to work. Imagine what is going on in their mind between leaving home and getting to work. They're either in a car or they're traveling, however they get to work. And when you talk to that person and they snap at you, they're not snapping at you as an individual, they're snapping at the situation. They're wondering, how the hell am I going to be able to, I've lost everything. So the person can't even say, how am I going to fix this problem? If the house burnt to ashes, just imagine what remains of that house. What has the person saved? What have they not saved? And in the example that I'm talking about, Unfortunately, I was told that nothing was saved. Think of the sentimental values. Think of the photos, the pictures, or and the documents that the person might never ever get back. Do you realize that this person is actually not snapping at you? They're not angry at you. They're fighting the situation. And they're not fighting because they are a bad person. No. They're fighting because at that moment they are only seeing darkness. They cannot see beyond, this fire or this you trying to talk to them. And that is the reason why I'm saying we should all strive to be kind. We should all strive to say, to think for another person. Don't be too quick to also snap back or to fight back or to judge, even. Of standing from outside looking in, you'd say, but we are happy that everybody is still alive. They should be glad that at least nobody died. But guess what? When you are in the situation, yes, you are happy that you are alive, that is granted, but there are important things, there are sentimental things that you can never, ever, ever, you will never, ever get back. And as a result, we are not saying the person should say, anyway, I'm still alive. But all we are saying is, let's show some love towards each other. Let's show kindness to each other and say, um, we are sorry. Even if you can show that you are sorry without saying it. You can show humility without even knowing the situation. Hence, I'm saying, be kind to a stranger, whereby a person will get home and say, wow, so God, if you're out there, at least you care. Do you see what I mean? And I have come to the end of this video, and I'm saying, please show kindness to me by liking, commenting, sharing, and most importantly, subscribing to my channel. Subscription is free. It's entirely free. You will be helping me to grow this channel. Thank you guys. Love you.